There we are, live on Facebook.
Wonderful. Just trying to find a picture here. And I'm showing we're live. Yeah.
Okay, good. I'd like to call this meeting of the Oxford Town Council to order. Welcome, everybody. And we'll start off with asking someone to make a motion to approve the agenda. Paul Jones has got his hand up, seconded by Carla. All those in favor? Contrary minded? Motion carried. Next on the agenda is the approval of the previous minutes. You all have 3 sets of minutes in front of you. Did anybody see any errors or omissions? I guess we could look for someone to call for approval of the 3 sets of minutes. Is Paul, you waving yes to move that? We have a seconder. Second by, oh, you can't second anything yet, Arnold. Sorry, you're not a counselor, but seconded by Brenton. All those in favor, raise your hand, please. Fine, aye. Motion carried. Okay. Well, that was quick. Next, we'll go to the swearing in ceremony. We're going to start with Arnold McDonald. Arnold, let me get on the right page here. Just be a second there. Okay, Arnold, I'll ask you to read the Town of Oxford Council members' oath of office, please.
All right, Mayor Henley. I, Arnold McDonald, solemnly affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, her heirs and successors, according to law, and that I am duly qualified, as required by law, for the office of Councillor of the Town of Oxford, and that I will truly, faithfully, and impartially execute the duties of the office to which I have been elected to the best of my knowledge and ability. And I have not received, will not receive any payment, reward, or promise thereof for the exercise or partiality of other unique executions of my duties in my office.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Councillor. Now, I'll ask you to read the statement of commitment to Councillor's Code of Conduct, please.
That's attachment A, right?
Correct.
I, Arnold Harry McDonald, declared as Councillor of the Town of Oxford, I acknowledge and support the Councillor's Code of Conduct. Signed by me, declared the 16th day of February, 2021.
And thank you very much, Councillor McDonald. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go on to Crystal, please. Will you please read the Councillor's member oath of office?
I will. I, Crystal McNutt, solemnly affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, her heirs and successors according to law. And that I am truly duly qualified as required by law for the office of Councillor of the Town of Oxford. And that I will truly, faithfully, and impartially execute the duties of the office to which I have been elected to the best of my knowledge and ability. And that I have not received and will not receive any payment or award or promise thereof for the exercise or any impartiality or other undue execution of duties of my office.
At the Town of Oxford on this day in Cumberland, 16th of February. Thank you very much. And now will you read the statement of commitment to Councillor's Code of Conduct, please?
I will. I, Crystal Dawn McNutt, declare that as a councillor of the Town of Oxford, I acknowledge and support the Councillor's Code of Conduct.
Thank you. And congratulations, Councillor McNutt. Welcome aboard, you two. Next, I think, just a second, I have to get back up to the top of the agenda here. We have a presentation by Mike Johnson, REMC Cumberland. Mike, we'll turn the floor over to you.
Okay, Thank you very much, Your Honor. Um, this evening, I'm here to provide a short brief on the training that's going to be happening next Thursday with respect to emergency management and councillors' roles and responsibilities there. So, Your Honor and councillors, very good evening to all of you. As you know, my name is Mike Johnson, and I am the Regional Emergency Management Coordinator for the Cumberland region. Some of you I know, I've met you in previous tenures. And for those who I don't, considering my function, I hope I do meet you in the best of circumstances. Regardless, I'd like to congratulate all of you on winning your seats in the Oxford Council and your willingness to serve. Regarding Thursday's training, the training is approximately 1 hour long, and it covers the aspects of emergency management, several aspects of emergency management. In particular, a little of the structure of EMO, its mandate and guiding principles, as well as our procedures and command structure, the role of councillors during an emergency or a disaster, and the provincial and municipal legislation that speaks to your authority and your responsibilities, as well as where you sit in the incident command system. The course is presented by Dominic Feuer. He is our emergency management planning officer for this zone, and he's a wonderful speaker, and prefer things to be in person for these because they're usually a lot more dynamic, but under our circumstances with COVID, the virtual meeting, we do the best we can with it. So if anybody has any questions at this point, I'd be more than willing to entertain any. Hearing nothing but crickets, I might turn the floor back over to you, Your Honor.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Mike. Now, this is on Thursday?
Yes.
Okay.
Thursday morning at 10 o'clock.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much for your time this evening. I'm sorry we didn't have any questions for you, but I'm sure we will at some point.
Oh, I'm sure things do happen from time to time. With
Right.
your permission, I would leave council meeting at this time unless you wish me to stay.
So granted.
If I may,
Right.
Mike.
Yes,
Oh.
a question?
Mike, it's Brenton.
Hi, Brenton.
Is this anything different than what I've already taken because I'm on your committee?
Yeah, you've probably already had this. Matter of fact, I think you've already had up to a level 200, Brenton.
Yeah.
So that
Yes,
would
I
be
have.
more than what this is.
Yeah.
But this is specific to councillors and the roles and responsibilities and where they sit. So I do believe you've probably had this already.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll take it again. I might have forgot some stuff. My mind is
They're all perishable skills, so it's always good to have a refresher.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, Mike.
I have a question, Mike. Will this be posted anywhere so those of us that have other jobs will be able to at least watch it and see the presentation?
I can try to record it if that might be of value. I'm not sure if I'm as technically savvy as to accomplish that, but I might borrow or lend Linda's assistance in doing so.
Well, that would be
I
excellent.
could help you with that. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Some
That
of
would be
us
great.
work full time, so it makes it difficult to get to all these
I
events.
certainly understand it, and for that reason, I was hoping to have something in the evening at a future date.
Right.
But we'll see what we can do to record.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. Unless someone has any other questions? Okay. Well, we look forward to seeing it, Mike. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Night.
Good night.
Bye, Mike.
Next, new business, budget process update, and I'm to turn it over to Linda for this, I'm told. Go ahead, Linda.
Thank you, Mayor Henley. We've been working on our budget. We have had some response to our inquiry to financial services. We will have more to update and details on that in the near future. Discussions have been made with some of the department heads, and we're still working on the needs and wants with our budget. We have met with the audit committee, and the committee all agree that the priorities for administration right now is our budget and financial services in our administration office. And as we are this week, right now, the province is working with Ruth Ann, our senior accountant, on our statement of estimates and financial information returns. And that is up to date.
Does anyone have any questions for Linda?
I do.
Councillor Jones.
I'm just wondering approximate date for the first draft budget. Like, have we got a target that we've got in mind?
Nothing is set yet, but I can email council after briefing with Ruth Ann.
Okay, thanks.
Anyone else have questions for Linda regarding the budget? Okay, good. We'll go on to the next item. That's the library update, and I think we're still with Linda for that.
So with the Cumberland Public Library, the town of Oxford has secured a portion of the old journal office located for the Oxford branch for the Cumberland Public Library. The town has established a 3-year lease, and we hope everyone will enjoy the new space when it is available to open later this spring.
Excellent. Thank you. Question, Councillor Edgett.
I got an email from Linda today about me going down and signing the lease. I can probably drop down after work tomorrow, Linda, and do that.
That would be great. Thank you. It's all set up for you on your desk.
Okay, anything else regarding the library? Good. Oh, glad we're going to have a library back in town. Next up, I guess it's the insurance update. I've heard back from the insurance company. I've sent an email out to council regarding that. They have reinstated our full insurance now that they're satisfied with the insurance arrangements made by the Oxford Lions Club regarding the running of the arena. So just thought I would pass that along. They're quite pleased. Next, where are we at? Police Advisory Board minutes. And that's for open discussion. Somebody from the police board like to address that? Councillor Edgett? Yep,
Yeah,
go ahead.
we held our meeting. I guess we discussed at our committee of the whole that, we were looking at putting, I guess, a proposal in for the budget, for budget consideration on the crosswalks and stuff on the main street. Other than that, I guess all the information is in there. If anyone had any questions, they can contact me or anything.
Okay, anybody have questions or comments about that? Okay, so next on the list is the audit committee minutes. Am I reading this right, Linda? Yes. Carla, can you give us a little update on the audit committee?
Well, we had our meeting from the last meeting because we didn't have the minutes for that, did we?
You're muted, Linda.
No, it hasn't been approved yet, so that we didn't get those minutes in yet. But the 2 draft minutes before that, we just shared with council and updated.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're still working on the budget and we're still looking at some changes we want to make. But right now we're just sort of holding off till we get the budget ready first. So.
Okay. Anyone have questions for Carl and the audit committee? Okay, next on, we're on to, everybody's got the reports in front of them, I think, the Public Works report. I guess that's open discussion. If anybody has any comments regarding that, maybe somebody could answer it. No, nothing on the Public Works. Finance report. Anybody have any comments on the finance report? No? Okay, next report everybody's got is the fire report. That was from the Oxford Fire Department. Okay, any comments or questions regarding that? I understood there was a fire yesterday too. So anyway, and we've got community economic development report. Any questions regarding that? There's comments. It's like I say, it should be in your package and on the website as well as And the RCMP report, that was an update. That was fairly in-depth. Now, do we have to vote on a motion to accept these reports, Linda? I need
Yes,
clarification.
for all reports that have been just presented.
Yeah, okay. Could I have someone move that we accept the reports as they're presented? Moved by Councillor Jones, second by Councillor Adshed. Okay, all those in favor signify by raising their hand, because we all can't say aye. Motion carried. Thank you. Next, we have in our correspondence, we have a letter from, and I'm going to read it for some of the public out there. It's regarding the coldest night of the year, which is a program that's done by the Y. Basically, it's a fundraiser for those of us, for the people that just don't have a place to be, kind of thing. I'll read it to you. They've sent it to council, asked us to present it to the public so we know people are watching. Mayor and Council, Oxford NS, February 8th, 2021, read coldest night of the year. Hello, everyone. I wanted to let you know that I am a member of a team taking part in the coldest night of the year event again this year. February 23rd is statistically the coldest night of the year in Canada. People get together across the country to support organizations that help people in our communities who are homeless or at risk of homelessness. Here in Cumberland County, the Y fills that role. Whether it means counseling, guiding towards help, hot shower and clean clothes, or emergency funds needed to get someone past a terrible decision whether to pay for heat or lights this month, the team at the Y can help. For me, creating awareness around the problem and possible solutions is the most important aspect of this event. However, the Y and organizations like it across the country need financial support to continue their good work. If you or anyone you know would like to contribute to this campaign, all the information you need is available on the website, cnoy.ca, coldestnightofyear.ca. This year, due to COVID restrictions, we cannot accept donations in person, but online donations can be made through the site, and donations by check can be made by the mail. See the website. If you should choose to contribute, please indicate that you're donating to me, Keith Hunter, or my team, Christchurch Amherst, to ensure that the funds stay here in Cumberland County. We don't see a lot of what we see of classic homelessness in our essentially rural area. However, there are many people at risk of losing their shelter, young people who are couch surfing, and folks who are wondering how much longer they can manage to keep together. The team at the Y can offer help. Thank you for your consideration, Keith Hunter, 902-447-3191. Thank you, Keith, for that. Hopefully, and anyone interested in donating can contact Keith. Lastly, we have a letter from the who's it from? Municipal Affairs and Housing regarding the COVID payment that we received. Does everybody have a copy of that letter in their package? Yes, okay, so I can assume everybody's seen it. So that's basically what we can do with that COVID money that we received. That pretty well is everything that's covered in the meeting. Is there anything anybody else would like to throw out there while we have the opportunity? Okay, I guess that is it. There will be more committee meetings next week, I'm sure. Oh, Paul, Councillor Jones. Sorry, you're muted. I can't hear you.
I was going to make a motion for adjournment, Your Worship.
Oh, thank you. Do we need a seconder on that, Linda? Nope. Motion. Okay, I guess meeting adjourned then. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Welcome, new councillors. And we'll be talking to you tomorrow at some point. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.